There we go. Looks like we got some audio now. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. You mind saying hot mic?
Question? Huh? Ooh, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh.
You also turned the mic on.
Yes, I know.
All right. Turn it off.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
No, it's closed on Monday. I know, I'd love peppermint. Where is the chancellor? What's that? We used to go to Orleans Bistro.
But we've been to the Peppermill Room already, so let's maybe
I
look in it.
called. Monday it's closed. I looked and I called. I love that
Where
place.
had we been that we went to the Peppermill after?
Maybe it was not on a Monday? Where is the chancellor? The biggest curriculum that draws students to her university college. You should be here.
Okay.
I feel so darn bad.
I know, me too, but we're great. Not the soup.
Oh, yeah, me.
A Mother's Day gift from
I'm in heels, Pat. Thank you for asking. Yeah, yeah. And all kinds of new things. Pantyhose over the scarf. Oh my God. Is she? Oh, good. What did she have done? Yeah, because she
her
had one a long
anterior.
time.
Yes.
See, it's not my hip that's delaying me, it's my knee. It's just thrown off my gait. And now my knee it was not even a problem. Hip bone's connected to the So Taisha sends me a link once in a while.
Somebody hugged me when I got because I did the lip brush thing before I left. Kimberly was in there. And I did her Twitter stuff, yeah. And I made sure that I didn't have to do it.
She will not be in attendance. Cheryl will
Just so
not.
they
Yeah, I
expect
didn't.
us.
Since she didn't
What do
send
you
me
think,
anything, so I
11?
kind of figured she probably wouldn't.
11 o'clock?
I
don't
tell
think
you,
they
the
open
PN
till
plan is so wonderful.
Really?
I think if they're going to give up the seminary,
Oh, really? Because we had enough space. It worked. Okay. Okay.
and just you needed numbers for the graduates with the jobs. PN said 10 of them, 10 out of the 29 had interviews. They don't really get jobs until they have their license.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
72 this group that are in attendance today already.
72.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
So that is really good.
Yes. So that's like more than 75%. Is that close to 80%?
And and a lot of the LPNs that were my advisees, they said they weren't even going to look until after
That's what they said, yes.
Okay.
because they're working now and they're tired.
Okay. So okay, it's on the chair. It's
on
on
the
a
chair.
show. Okay.
And if you want to put your notebook right here,
Okay.
you can just put it next to mine. And there's hand sanitizer right here if you need it
I'm good.
afterwards.
I probably need to read what I wrote.
Make sure those
So I'll
three
take
are
it.
still not here.
Where
Wait,
would you
what?
like me to sit?
You're going to be sitting in the second chair.
Uh,
On to see if those three are still not here. I was just out there, but
Okay, because I asked Kathy surprise.
can I just run
Send
over?
somebody to go for it. Yes.
And she's going to put her notebook there, so.
Okay. Well, I don't want to put it down that low. I know where.
You know what I can do? I'll just have to shut yours.
Under.
The problem is. How's that?
Good. Cell phones off. Did they come, Carol? Oh, good.
Yeah, the peanut company, yeah. So let me.
Extremely busy week for me. My son graduated yesterday. I had a after this fundraiser. My daughter is married
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Trosclair. I'm nursing faculty and coordinator of the Simulator Lab. It is my great pleasure to host today's celebration. I begin with welcoming each of you to Delgado Community College, Charity School of Nursing, RN Pinning Program for the class of May 2021. I would like to start by asking Sergeant Kaisha Brown of the Louisiana Air National Guard to come to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to honor our country. Please stand.
Good morning, everyone. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaisha. This is a wonderful and happy occasion for everyone here today. The graduates, their families, their guests. Sharing in your joy are the nursing faculty, administrative staff, and many charity alumni of the School of Nursing and of the college. Thank you for coming. Would you please stand so we can acknowledge you, faculty, administrative staff. Thank you. I would like to introduce the esteemed members of the platform, starting from my immediate left. Chancellor of Delgado Community College, Dr. Larissa Littleton-Steib. Interim Dean of the School of Nursing, Dr. Deborah Skevington. Mrs. Carol Leaf, Level 2 faculty and co-advisor of Charity Association of Student Nurses. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Steib to make remarks to the graduates.
Thank you so much. Good morning, graduates. How are you feeling? Amazing! So am I, so am I. It is indeed my honor and my pleasure to bring you greetings this morning and to celebrate you in this way. Wow. What a difference a year makes. Last year, this time, you were in a virtual reality, not able to have ceremonies like this. I am so delighted that the college is able to celebrate you in this way. To the nurses of Delgado Community College, congratulations. Success on any level requires the ability to follow through, to execute a plan, to stick with it, to persevere. You persevered. Perseverance is not about staying the course. It is about setting a goal and telling yourself, I am not going to stop until I achieve that goal. Guess what? You did that. You succeeded in a global pandemic that shut the world down. I'm going to say that again. You succeeded during a global pandemic that shut the world down. if that is not proof to you that you can do anything that you put your mind to, I don't know what is. My mother always told me that the impossible seems impossible until it is done. To the mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, husbands, wives, significant others, brothers and sisters and daughters, I applaud you because I know you stood beside and at times behind these graduates. I know that you cried with them. I know that you dried tears. You pushed them so that they could be here today. And for that, I say congratulations to you and thank you as well. To the outstanding faculty and staff of Delgado Community College School of Nursing, I salute you. You stayed the course and you made certain that we held true to our mission. Thank you so much for your tireless service and dedication to our students and Delgado Community College. In closing, graduates, know this: we are here for you. We will always be here for you. We want you to be successful because your success is our success. We believe in you, and I wish you endless success in all of your endeavors. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Littleton-Steib. The graduates of the class of May of 21 have selected one of their peers to offer a salutation, a glimpse into their thoughts, reflections on this glorious day. Would Whitney Foster please come to the podium?
I would like to start off by saying how thankful, humbled, and honored I am to be able to represent this amazing graduating class of Spring 2021 Charity School of Nurses. I would also like to give a special thank you to Miss Emily Higgins. Because of her passion, courage, and perseverance, we are able to be gathered here today in somewhat tradition with some of our closest loved ones to celebrate our success. Our class consists of individuals from various backgrounds that grew up with different dreams and goals. Not everyone here forced their friends and family to be their pretend patients while finding whatever they could to make a makeshift stethoscope so that we could listen to what we thought was their heart. If only our instructors could have seen our landmark placement then. In our defense, we were still at Walmart. But don't worry, Mystique. We know now that ape to man and the mid-clavicular fifth intercostal space is where we need to be. However, no matter what we may have envisioned our future to be, something led us all to the same path with the same end goal: to pass Charity School of Nursing and become a registered nurse. It all started with those beautiful little acceptance letters that had us all on cloud nine. Soon after that, we were shopping for our shiny little stethoscopes to wear around our necks. Man, we thought we were unstoppable. That was short-lived though, because soon the reality set in that what we wanted so badly would require so much more than what we could have ever imagined. It began in level 1. We learned that we did not know how to wash our hands properly, that they become the most clammy and lose all sense of function when trying to apply sterile gloves for checkoffs. If you broke sterile field, your instructor would break your heart. And no matter how many times you have successfully bathed yourself, it does absolutely nothing to prepare you for your first bed bath. And you leave your first day at clinical with a little reminder that you need to go back to the gym. We learned about SLOs, a ticket to class, required readings that were only a couple of hundred pages long, care plans, and a test that no longer consisted of multiple choice, but now had categories with priority of care, putting it in order, drug calculations, and the lovely select all that apply. We would have probably been given a GCS score of 7, 3 for eyes, 3 for verbal, and 1 for motor. If you know, you know. While we were excited to start the hospital clinicals, we were terrified to pass meds. I personally have never been so afraid to give Tylenol, acetaminophen, in my life. But above all, level 1 was important to our process. It broke us the way we needed to be broken. We learned our foundations, we were humbled by the nursing home, and we had our first little clinical groups that we never wanted to part with. And if anything, we moved on knowing, add pi, reassess, and reassess again, a full head-to-toe assessment, and that we should have probably studied the labs a little bit more than what we did. On to level 2 in our first special populations rotation, the psych one. We pretty much all self-diagnosed and diagnosed everyone around us. Either we were really bad at it, or we all have something wrong with us. And let's not forget we had pharmacology as well. We may not have remembered every prill, arb, sartan, satin, PAM, or pine, but we did know that you should stay away from grapefruit juice, and that we all could have probably benefited from alprazolam or lorazepam and ondansetron or Phenergan for the self-induced anxiety related to nursing school, as evidenced by tachycardia, diaphoresis, hyperventilation, dyspepsia, and emesis. I still think the best care plans would have been the ones on ourselves. But level 2 in charity, as we knew it, changed in the middle of the semester as we were slapped in the face with a pandemic. Our classes turned virtual, we lost our hands-on clinical experience, and started to pray that the Wi-Fi signals would magically become stronger than ever before to get us through what was already hard enough. But still, we survived and we made it through. Level 3, or as I like to call it, PTSD. These women were very serious about their babies and they let us know it. Classes were still online, but we were finally back in the hospital, except this time with 3 rotations and 2 patients, with one of them being about 5 minutes old. It was all about the fetal, pediatric, and adolescent environments. Oh, and totally new head-to-toe assessments. I've never had to learn so many different vital signs, age-appropriate toys, age groups, and their stages in my life. And then they wanted us to teach things like breastfeeding and relaxation techniques. I see why we had required readings now. It's probably pretty clear that peds is not for me. I'm sorry, Ms. Fernandez. But we promised to never put ice on a sickle cell patient, to grab the kid in the tripod position out of the waiting room, and to get the woman with the board-like abdomen to the OR, and remember that veal chop is not a food reference. Finally, level 4. We thought we were some bad mama jammas. Miss Wiggins showed us that we were not. We love you, Cherie. We had to drop the pediatric clinical mindset and not only go back to our adult settings, but had a whole bunch of critical care in the mix. As a critical care junkie who works in the ER, I wasn't ready. Clearly, knowing that systolic minus diastolic times 2 divided by 3 and cardiac output equals heart rate times stroke volume was not enough. But thank you, Ms. Matana and Ms. Hanhart, for trying to warn us. We were finally forced to remember every lab and about 45 new labs or cardiac markers or calculations and what it means and why it's happening. And the kidneys or the heart was no longer an acceptable answer. But we will remember our 90-minute balloon time. We will tell Dr. Bourgeois we're coming to the cath lab that we got a STEMI. We will print our EKG strips every 4 hours, check them are in the labs, and know that PEEP is not a marshmallow candy for Easter. We will do our Q-SOFA and SOFA scores and do our part to prevent Clasmy and Claudie. Mr. Dardman on 3 East, please stop smoking next to your oxygen tank. And Ms. Trosclair, please delete all the footage of us in the HPS labs. We know we've embarrassed ourselves enough. It was a long and emotional journey. We laughed, we cried, we spent endless nights studying, sometimes to either not get the grade we wanted or to barely make a 77. We had our personal study groups, our clinical group chats that we would text away in while hitting refresh every 15 seconds waiting on grades to post, even though we knew it would be hours or days before they would even appear. Our nights of sleep turned into naps. Our hydration was strictly caffeine-based with only water when our bodies reminded us that we were about to die without it. But it was all worth it because together we achieved our common goal. We passed charity school nursing. To our friends, our family, our lovers, our children, and our pets, we would not be here without you today and could not have done it without you. Thank you for putting up with us, our mood swings, our meltdowns, our horrible attitudes. Thank you for the endless support, emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially. We miss special events, precious moments, and valuable time with you along our journey. But if it wasn't for your sacrifices and allowing us to work so hard to chase our dreams, none of this would be possible. We love you and thank you. To the faculty behind the scenes, Sigma Alpha Chi, Kazan, SGA, and Spectrum, thank you. To our instructors, thank you for being the most amazing student advocates and never giving up on us no matter what. You stood by and pushed for us every step of the way. even with our knowledge deficits. You taught us a new way to act, think, and react. For example, we now know that Great Danes are really hot, but we compose ourselves and do not state such facts out loud. Thank you for helping to mold our brains to think critically, prioritize care, fix our time management, and how to properly handle situations at hand. Because of you investing and wanting us to succeed, we made it, and we truly would not be here today without you. You will forever influence our practice, and we will forever hear your voices in our heads as we think and cry, and we wish that you were with us once reality really hits and we are faced with making the right decisions alone. And because of you, we will soon be charity nurses. Thank you all so much for everything that you have done for us. And to my fellow graduates, we made it to the finish line. Not long ago, we started off as a room full of strangers who became fellow nursing students, which turned into friends. Some of us became close like family, and some will soon be coworkers. This is a journey that will live with us forever. We will always remember how we made the 6 o'clock in the morning clinicals worth it, the group chats that we will no longer be texting in every single day, how hard we fought to be here, the ones that didn't pass, but we still sure on in our hearts, and we will always remember each other. We changed and we grew together. We were persistent and we were resilient against all odds. So as all good things come to an end, and we retire the label of nursing students and prepare for the NCLEX to pick up our earned titles of registered nurses, let us remember, whether we are present while bringing life into this world, prolonging it, or there during someone's last breath, let us always be passionate, calm, yet fierce, empathetic, humble, and kind as we leave an everlasting impression on our patients and their families. They said we can make it, if we can make it through this, that we can make it through anything. We did, and we will. I am so proud of us. Now let's go make a difference, nurses.
Thank you, Whitney. That was exhausting, just listening to everything you've been through. It was great. Well, we now come to the moment that graduates have been working hard to achieve, the receiving of their charity pins. The nursing pin of Charity School of Nursing portrays both the present and the history of the school. It's often recognized by many. Mrs. Carol Leaf will read the class names.
Diane Adams, Carla Alexander, Brooke Arata, Danielle Biamonte, Christina Benjamin. Amanda Billiot, Catherine Bodwin, Kendra Brady, Brittany Bright, and Keon Brooks. Elizabeth Brown, Kaisha Brown, Sarah Burke, Gladys Burns Roberts, and Mondrea Burrell. Can I stay up here? Christina Butler, Victoria Cantelli, Donna Celestine, Heather Clement, Shelley Cohn. Naya Copeland, Hannah Crovetto, Shelby Dismore, Brianne Dove, Jasmine Ducray. And here's Brianne Dove. And Jasmine Ducray should be right behind. Whitney Foster, Jatana Frazier, Haley Fry, and Nicolette Goins. Sharice Guidry, Emily Higgins, Samantha Hill, wait, who? Come on. Come on up. Okay. Nicolette Goins. There you go. Sharice Guidry, Emily Higgins, Samantha Hill, and Jasmine Hunter. I got you all? I got you guys? Okay, everybody? I got everybody? Yes. Got everybody? You got it, okay. All right. Carly Ianni, Tia Jefferson, Kiara Johnson, Caressa Jones, and Christina Jr. You guys got it. Kelsey Lagarde, Courtney Landry, Jordan Lang, Bethany LeBlanc, and Nigel Lee. Wait, hang on. We got up to Bethany. Let's go ahead. All good. Nigel Lee, Shovana Lewis, Valerie Long, Emily Lopez, and Charlene Manton. Jennifer McDaniel, Caroline McInnes, Kaylee McInnes, Scott of all things, Sarah Bellerin, I said Jordan Metcalf. Did you get everybody? Got everybody. Got everybody. Okay. Donna Miller, Shaniqua Mingo, Dewana Monroe, Ebony Montgomery, and Veronica Montgomery. Sunny Moore, Umar Mukhtar, April Navarez, Iselina Paulina Brito, Abigail Payne. Chelsea Plochet, Jordan Reed, Lana Reed, Amy Revere. Is there somebody else? Okay. Go ahead. And Rachel Centeni Romagosa. Sarah Rushing, Darielle Scott, Kimberly Sharp, and Jennifer Serkia. Anastasia Steele, Latoya Valaire, Marshall Wallace, Brandy White, and Sandra Wyman. Natanya Williams, Ashley Whistler, Michaela Wright, and Mandy Zhang. Let's give a round of applause for the whole class of May 2021.
Thank you, Ms. Leaf, and congratulations to each and every one of you for a job well done. We invite you to wear your pin with pride as you join a distinguished group of charity nurses who precede you. At this time, I invite Dr. Skevington to give her remarks to the class and to recognize members of the class who have earned honors and awards. Dr. Skevington.
How do you follow that? But I want to welcome everyone joining us today to celebrate our graduates on this momentous occasion. It is my pleasure to congratulate you on your success. The journey each of you has taken has been different. For some, it has taken a direct route. For others, it has been a less direct route, with detours from life events that required your attention, not to mention that little old thing called the pandemic. Regardless of the path you've taken, you end up here today having attained your goal of becoming a graduate of Delgado Community College Charity School of Nursing. As you begin your nursing careers, you will find that your path in the profession may not be exactly what you thought it was when you started. Oh, remember that new student orientation? Probably not like you thought it was going to be, and it's going to change some more over time. But the nice thing about nursing is that it offers you a world of opportunities to touch patients' lives and make a positive impact every day. Your journey will continue as you gain experience, find that area that fuels your passion. Can be. Nursing is not just a job, it is a profession and a calling. You are here today because you answered that call and you persevered through all kinds of hardships over the past 4 semesters. With the support of your family, your friends, the faculty and staff of all the divisions of Delgado, you have met every challenge you faced and soared over every hurdle that was placed in front of you. Be proud. You deserve it. Congratulations, class of May 2021. Ms. Trosclair and I now have the privilege and the honor to acknowledge certain individuals for additional recognition. The New Orleans District Nurses Association Leadership Award is presented by the New Orleans District Nurses Association. It is presented to the graduate who has shown exceptional leadership, dedication to the advancement of the profession, and active involvement in Student Nurses Association. This award is merited by Kaisha Brown. Sigma Alpha Chi is the honorary scholastic of the School of Nursing. Students who achieve at least a 3.1 grade point average are eligible for induction. Those students who have fulfilled the obligations of the organization and who maintain active membership at graduation are granted lifetime membership. You can wear the cords at commencement next week, the end of this week. The graduates of the May 2021 class who have achieved this honor are Catherine Baudouin, come on up. Annette Capdepon, or Capadon, I'm sorry, I mispronounced it. Sarah Rushing, Sandra Wyman. The highest GPA, the highest grade point average a student can earn is a 4.0. This is equivalent to all A's for the courses taken. We actually had a tie this semester, something a little unusual. The tying members of the class for May 2021 who earned that highest grade point average in the 72-hour nursing curriculum are Elizabeth Brown and Jennifer Tedesco. Take it Jennifer's not here, we'll make sure she gets it. The Teresa Bittenbring and John Henry Mark Fund Nursing Awards are presented in the spring semester of the academic year. John A. Mark bestowed the Greater New Orleans Foundation with the largest gift in its history to establish the Teresa Bittenbring and John Henry Mark Fund in honor of his parents. Mr. Mark was grateful for his fortune and attributed it to the values of that his parents instilled in him. He was a lifelong resident of New Orleans, a graduate of Tulane University, and the president of Pelican Homestead and Savings Association. Mr. Mark died on March 26, 2008, at the age of 79 after a prolonged battle with cancer. At the end of his life, Mr. Mark was provided with the first-rate care from nurses. The fund he established specifies an annual gift toward annual grants for the top of each 5 graduates of 5 local nursing programs in way of honoring the profession. Delgado Community College Charity School of Nursing is proud to be one of those 5 schools. The graduates with the top 5 highest GPAs in the December 2020 class and the May 2021 class will each receive, it's about $2,000 grant money. The recipients from the fall class were Justine Hamrick, Gabrielle Bizette, and Mackenzie McQueen. I don't believe they're with us today, but we will make sure they get their awards. Elizabeth Brown from this class is one of the recipients, and Jennifer Tedesco is the other recipient, and we'll make sure Jennifer gets hers as well. The Margaret Palmisano Alumni Award is our next award. Margaret Palmisano is an alumnus of the class of 1949. She is extremely proud of her charity nursing education and wanted to make sure that today's graduates have the same opportunity she had to wear her school pin. To ensure that opportunity, Ms. Palmisano has donated $100 to be awarded to a student to help defray the cost of the pin. The criteria for the award included involvement in school activities, spirit, and enthusiasm. The recipient of this award is Lana Reed. The Sister Stanislaus Malone Award was established by the faculty in recognition of sisters' contribution to nursing and health care in New Orleans. Sister Stanislaus came to the city and Charity Hospital in 1884. She was in the nursing school's first graduating class in 1895 and served as superior of the Daughters of Charity community at the hospital from 1914 to 1944. Sister was largely responsible for securing the funding for the Charity Hospital building and for developing the nursing program into one of the premier programs in the country. Her portrait graces the lobby of the school nursing entrance. Sister Stanislaus Malone award is presented to the graduate of the class who meets the criteria of professionalism, displaying high attributes of character, maintaining scholarship, and has the potential for future leadership and community involvement. The faculty has chosen Catherine Bodwin as the recipient of this award. Sister Blanche McDonald, a member of the Daughters of Charity community, was director of the School of Nursing throughout the planning, construction, and completion of our current nursing building. She epitomized both the artistic and scientific aspects of the nursing practice. This award, dedicated to Sister Blanche and sponsored by the Nursing Alumni Association, is awarded to the graduate who exhibits creativity, initiative, compassion, and patient advocacy. The scientific aspect is demonstrated by proficiency in the clinical application of knowledge. The faculty have chosen Michaela Wright as the recipient of the Sister Blanche McDonald Award. The award of distinction is given by the faculty to the graduate who has assumed a leadership role in school and college organizations and committees, and who works to accomplish tasks and projects of the student body organizations. This individual facilitates cooperation and promotes unity within the student body and creates a positive image of the School of Nursing within the nursing community. This award is merited by Kaisha Brown. The Honor Pin is the highest award presented by the faculty to a graduating student. The criteria are character, nursing ability, scholarship, leadership, participation in school activities, positive influence on the student body, loyalty to the school. To be eligible for consideration, a student must have a current cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. It is my honor to present the honor pin to Lana Reed. Again, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Skevington, and congratulations to all of the recipients. The Nightingale Pledge was written in 1893 by an American nurse, Lystra Gretter. The pledge reflects the deep-seated vision and values of nursing that still hold true today, even after 130 years. It is recited by graduates of nursing programs across the United States as they promise to uphold the sacred tenets of the profession. Ashley Whistler will lead the class in reciting the Nightingale Pledge. Please stand. Have it.
Good morning. All right, so y'all are gonna repeat with me, okay? All right. So I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to live my life with integrity and practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is harmful and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to elevate the standards of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my profession. I will devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care and commit myself to meet the challenges of the nursing profession. We're nurses! Yay!
Thank you, very well done. Thank you, Ashley. Again, congratulations to the graduates, to their families, to their guests. To our graduates, on behalf of the faculty, administration, and staff, we wish you continued success and a bright future as you begin your nursing careers. A special thanks today to Ms. Donna Bayard, to the members of the Student Affairs Committee, and the faculty marshals for their help in organizing today's events. This concludes today's ceremony. Guests, please allow the graduates to exit the auditorium first. And graduates, please stand and follow the instructions of the faculty marshals. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Yes.
It's a beautiful ceremony.
Thank you. Your remarks were wonderful.
They were. I loved them too.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Have a good one.
You too.